So now let's look at must as a modal of deduction. Okay. So same thing with the other modals that we looked at with could and can and may and should. Must is a modal that we can use in the past, and it's also a modal that we can use in the present future. So if we take a look at this first example here, the kitten must be tired. Okay, we've got must plus the base form of the verb. So this is must in the present or future. If we come over and look at this example over here, we have a bit of background. Okay, so it says, you have been in meetings all day. When you get back to your office, you see some leftover cake, flowers, and a card on your coworker's desk. You could guess that it must have been her birthday. Okay, so here we have must plus have plus the past participle. And it's the same idea. We are deducting information, or another way of looking at this is we are guessing or we are inferring based on information that we have. Okay. In the above picture in A, we see the cat is sleeping, so we can guess that the cat must be tired. In number 2, we see the evidence of some cake and some flowers, and there's a card on the desk, so we're going to guess that it must have been her birthday. At some point during the day she had a celebration, but you weren't there, so you don't know for sure, but you're just guessing. Okay, let's look at another example. So this one says you were at a party that has, whoops, I need to change that verb tense. Hang on a minute. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. You were at a party that had a lot of delicious food. Yum. So you noticed, oh, there it is again. Oh, I'm so terrible. -1 for me. You noticed that your friend didn't eat anything all night. So you can make a guess, okay, or you can infer that the reason that he didn't eat is that he must not have been hungry, or he must have eaten before he came. So guessing and inferring is the same as what we call deducing. Okay, so to guess or to infer is to deduce, and must is a modal of deduction. Oops. Okay, so combined with our part 1, where we talked about could, may, oh, I'm getting confused, and might. These were our modals of possibility. We talked about should, which is a modal of advice. And now we've talked about must, which is a modal of deduction. And when we talk about all of these modals in the past, we use the modal plus have plus the past participle. Always, always. When we have could in the negative in the past, we're talking about something that's impossible. Right? Whoops. And our example before there was he couldn't have bought a computer. And how do we know that? Because we know that the person doesn't have any money. Okay? So now it's time for you to do some practice. Okay, so let's go over to the next page and you, whoops, and you can see what your practice is. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Here we go. So you've got some work in Azar that you can do, some work on My English Lab, and also on Blackboard. Okay, so these are the exercises. Exercise 26, exercise 27. These you can do first by yourself and then check with a partner. And then exercise 28 is a speaking one. So just do that, work quietly together with a partner after the other class. And then when you finish that, there's some Mel practice I've assigned. And then for homework, there's some stuff on Blackboard that you can do. Okay, so I've asked you to print what's there, complete it for Friday, and bring that to class, and we can review it together on Friday. Okay, so I hope that takes you through modal verbs, and I will see you in the next class on Friday, or not on Friday, on Thursday. Okay.